Well, we're cooking dinner now. No, I used that one already. I'll switch over to the blue one. And yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I can't explain why, but I've got some munchies. Put on some salt in this pork here. Split my hair back like that. Add a little bit of pepper. Push up my bra strap like that. This is pork. You may not be able to hear it because of the volume of the frying. And here we're cutting up some eggplant. You see, eggplant. And I'm going to put this, fry it in the balance of the oil that is left over in the pan here. Oops! That's good. And then add to that these sprouts or moyashi. Cook them up, and when it's all done, we're going to put a little bit of pizza cheese on top. And then we're going to have salad, and eventually we'll have a coffee again for dessert, and everything should be hunky-dory. Of course, once this is done, I have to clean up the whole area here, but that's okay. As for regarding spice, this is done now. So we're going to take this plate. I'm going to put this in here, like this. We may need to add a little bit of oil. For those of you that actually cook eggplant, you may have noticed that being porous as this is, you see, very kind of like, almost seems like a punky kind of thing, it actually absorbs the oil in the pan. So you often need to, well, let's change the oil here. You often need to add more oil, more than you might like to add. This is, this oil here is sesame oil to give it a little bit of a different flavor, okay? Now, you can't see it, but it already has sucked up the oils. And that could run into a problem as the pan starts to dry out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this mirin, which is made from rice, and I can't tell you what it is. Can you smell it? Hard to describe, but it's not a, oh, there's too much there. It's not a liquor per se. It does have a little bit of sugar in it, which I'm not too fond of. But the nice thing about adding it in here is that it actually just a little bit caramelizes, but it gives moisture to the eggplant and to the other vegetables that would otherwise suck it all up and dry up. So we're going to put this in too now. Just add it in there like that. Put it on top here. And to give extra little bit of flavor, I'm going to take one of these little packages, which is an onion soup mix, and add it like this, kind of like a dashi or a consomme, I guess you could say, to the entire shot here, instead of adding the salt and pepper, because we have salt and pepper in here, and we got that done. And now I will just cover it up for a few minutes and let it steam. And we will see how things go from that point on. Alright? Alright. We are back. A couple brief minutes have passed, but it is ready to add the cheese. Love this stuff. Love this piece of cheese. So much so that I'm actually going to add this much to it. On the top here. Oh. Gotta love cheese, you know. Gotta love that cheese. Put it down. Get the heat nice and low. And bad meat. Excuse me. Love cheese. But you know the really cool thing about mozzarella is when you eat it raw like this, you don't really get much flavor. But when you cook it, the flavor changes completely. Let's add a little bit of onion to it as well. Just a smattering here. To on top of the cheese like this. Cover it up again. And we will be done and eating. We're gonna cut this up, put it on the plate, and then we'll enjoy this as well. And that's about it from Chez Camoose for today. Well, it's over. I'm doing the dishes. I'm going to be having the coffee, but it was a delicious dinner. It was exquisite. It was wonderful. Thank you for sharing that time with me.